Hi, so I thought I'd do a more casual video where I just kind of voice over instead of animating it, so if you're wondering why this isn't super gaming related except for the background, this is why. So I have this dog, his name is Nini, it's spelled N-I-N-I, and he's he's a very, very cute dog, and I love him, and he has like a lot of a background too, so I'd like to share that, because it's kind of a crazy story. So he's from Iran, and he really did not have a great time there. His original owners were like very abusive and they broke his tail, so he had to get it amputated, so he's missing that now. He was rescued by a group called Woofy Wishes, and it just brings dogs that are already in Iran and brings them to like a place where they can be sent out to people's homes to live with forever. It's actually a very cool idea for an organization. I'm really glad they do what they do. So me and my mom at the time were kind of just like looking for dogs. We looked in a couple of shelters and places like that to try to find like a dog that I liked, and she somehow, like with a friend, found this company called Woofy Wishes. So this is the company that I was talking about, and we found Nini, and honestly the photo like really sucked. It was really not that high quality. There was a watermark on it, and his hair was very long. It just wasn't really a good portrayal of what he looks like, especially after we got him all set up afterwards. So me being a little 12-year-old, I just like looked at the image and I was leaving for school, and I just said no. It's crazy. I don't even know why I would do that to a dog, but I said no, he wasn't the right one, and then they like headed to school without even thinking about it. And then afterwards my mom's like, "Are you sure?" And I think if no one was to ever like point it out again, I wouldn't have gotten him, which would have sucked so much because he's really cute and really good. So after that, I actually said yes, and there's a lot of like paperwork, and we did a video call to just see if we were the right people for them. And then he got flown from Iran to here. So on this flight, there's people at the airport who were like poor or just straight up jealous that a dog got to fly for free, so they decided to give him like very little food and very little water. It's just, I don't really know the reason, but that's what I've been told. So he just really did not have anything to like bring with him. It was like a 13-hour flight or something. It was crazy. But luckily, even after the chance of him not even making it past the airport, he made it into a plane and also like into Canada. And after he landed, I think we were planning to go and like get him all the way from like a couple provinces over, but like some volunteer was being very nice that day and decided to drive a bunch of them out to the Costco parking lot near me. So we ended up just driving up there. I had to go to bed early, then set an alarm, get up, grab the dog, and then go back to bed. So I got like no sleep that night. Pretty sure it was a school night too. But we got Nini. We took a little commemorative photo, and then we kind of just went home with him, and we had a little setup because he was very nervous at the time. So we had a blanket in the middle of our kitchen with food and water bowl. About that food, so Nini, because he was missing a tail, he had a very messy butt after he went to the bathroom, and we weren't told this is gonna happen until he was already on his way on the flight. So that feels like really wrong. Like, imagine you're like, okay, I'm so excited for my new dog, and they're like, yeah, you actually have to wipe its butt. That's what we're experiencing. But after he had a couple haircuts and we like changed his food up, we actually didn't have to do it anymore, and it stayed that way for quite a few years now. So anyways, back to the story. We got him home, and I was being very in his face because I was a little child, and when you know what little children are like when they see a puppy, it's like, no way, I'm so excited to see this dog. So I was all in his face. It was like probably way too much for this little puppy to handle. But I think at this point he's probably used to it because I do it so often. Anyways, this was like during winter, so we had to like cut out a little square in our backyard because the snow was like double the height of him, just to make sure that like, first off, it works great as a fence, and then second of all, he actually has somewhere to go to the washroom. It was a very unfortunate time to get a dog because of just how bad the weather was at the time. But yeah, he is doing pretty well nowadays. We've had him for, if he was like, just thinking now, if he was like, what, 5 or 6 when we got him, he is probably like, wait, no, he was like 3 when we got him. Okay, so he's probably like 6 or 7 right now. So he is getting pretty old. He didn't have gray hair on his snout now, but if you look at these two photos, which I'll put on screen, he had like a solid black little snout, but now it's just like there's gray all above on the top. It's kind of crazy, actually. He's aging like an old man. But yeah, he's doing really well, and we make sure to give him a lot of love. Nini, do you have anything to say? Thank you. Yeah, so if you like this form of content of me just like talking and kind of stuttering a bit because I have no script, please let me know in the comments or just like support me in any way you can. Have a good day, guys. Bye.